Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the Believe in Yourself Masterclass. We're so happy that you're here with us today. Hello, hello to our familiar faces and new faces. We are going to have some fun today, and we have a lot of great stuff in store for you today. This is not just entertainment, though hopefully will be at least a little bit entertaining. We've got some surprises in store for you today on that note. What we've designed for you today is an energetic experience where you're going to rediscover what it's truly like, what it really feels like to believe in yourself, again. Okay, because at some point in your life, if your belief is up here or here right now, at some point it was like out here, and that's what we're going to set up for you today. So that you can have joy again, you can have peace again, you can grow your income, you can have a fulfilling, perhaps even spicy relationship, if anybody's interested in that. Also, making your body really feel good, so that the epitome of health and well-being is who you are. Those are just a few of the ideas that scratch the surface of what's possible for you today. And thank you to all of you who have been responding to the email that went out asking what you're up to today. We've been reading those responses and we want to help you with everything that you responded about. So, for the next 90 minutes, you're going to be hearing some stories and seeing some examples and doing some reflections that are going to help you really feel belief in your bones and in your heart, not just as this idea or this mental concept or this theory, but as an actively lived experience. I've got eyes burning here in case you're wondering. I'm getting not getting emotional yet. That might happen later. But as we dig into the teachings, we are going to open it up for some Q&A. And we're going to also make sure that you have your quantum leaps going and whatever questions that you have. So stick around to the end so that we can answer your questions as all of this relates to your life, your career, and your business. And we'll make sure that we hook you up with your answers to your questions. So, question for you now. Who's hungry here for better results? Anybody? Can I see a show of hands? Anybody hungry for some better results? Yes? Well, all right, here's a quick tip for you. All right, the more that you participate today, and again, I apologize for my burning eyes. You're heating up the room here. The more you participate, the more powerful this is going to be for you. So I want you to really drop your thoughts in the chat as we go along, share your breakthroughs, say yes when we ask as well, because the energy is moving through your participation and through your interaction. You might have heard the saying, an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion. So let's really be in motion together today. And remember that you're going to be getting more out of things when you're participating because of the way things work. All right. Hello, neuroplasticity. Hello. Thank you. I love you. Have you ever kissed your brain before? Well, there's a new idea for you today. Neuroplasticity is a beautiful thing. It's going to really serve you to participate today. All right. And speaking of engaging and of energy and movement, go ahead. Can we see if your fingers are working? Go ahead and drop yes in the chat if you're ready to go all in today. That would be wonderful, please. Give me some yeses. I see some yeses there. They're starting to come in now. Thank you, guys. Yes, 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 yes. I'm all in. Yes. I like the lingering S on that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. Thank you, guys. Next, I want to put your mind at ease as well, okay? Because I know that there's a lot of sales presentations out there on the internet disguised as webinars and master classes. And this is not going to be one of those. Okay, we're going to be sharing life-changing ideas with you today on this masterclass. And those ideas alone are going to help inspire you to make quantum leaps without investing a penny. Okay, the only thing you have to invest today during this masterclass is your attention. Now, that being said, at the end, we will also have a paid offer for you so that you can take things a step farther if you want to keep your momentum moving and grooving together with us instead of just going it alone. Okay, so there's no obligation, and you can decide then. It'll be a coaching program valued at $20,000, and many people have paid that amount or more and received less than what we have in store for you today in that. But today is not going to cost you 20 grand, and we've got a great deal for you. Okay, so just as a heads up, that's what's coming later. And now that you know what that's coming later, you can relax now and really dive into the next 2 hours together. Okay, we're spending 2 quality hours together, diving into the steps that we are going to be sharing about believing in yourself so that, again, you can be joyful, you can be fulfilled, you can be unstoppable and wealthy in every single way. Now, to kick things off, I would like to introduce you to two of my favorite people in the world. Some of you already know them, some of you don't know them yet, so it's a great honor for me to introduce you to these women who really live and breathe this work every single day. They're so inspiring. It's Vladimir Kuna and Adde Murrieta. They're going to be rocking your world and inspiring you today to believe in yourself. And without further ado, Vladi, would you like to take things away, please?
Thank you, Trace. Welcome, everyone. Hi, beautiful souls. Thank you for being here with us and making a choice to say yes to yourself. It really is commitment to yourself. So today is about one thing, and it's belief. We chose this because it's really one of the most important things in life, in any area of your life, having a belief, but not just any kind of hope. It's talking to yourself, but the kind of belief that becomes the foundation of who you truly are. So if I quickly ask you, do you know what belief is? Just type in a chat yes or no. Do you really know what kind of beliefs you have that are running your life? Because these beliefs are sitting in your subconscious mind and are running you 95% of the day. How scary is that? We only make averagely 5% of the decisions with conscious mind. So let me kick with this sentence. You only need one person to love and believe in you, and that person starts being you. If you believe and love in yourself and love yourself the way you actually don't require someone else. But it's always nice, because we're human beings and we do go through lows and highs, to have someone else who loves and believes in you. But that, again, can be just one person. You don't need an army of people. It's really important to actually know this. So we often validate or wait for someone to actually validate us, whether it's a teacher or a parent or a partner. But the truth is, the moment you decide to see yourself through the eyes of love and faith, everything begins to change. Let me share a story about Thomas Edison. You know him, the man who lit up the world, literally lit up the world, the inventor of the light bulb, the phonograph, and over 1,000 patents that shaped modern life. But his true genius wasn't the invention. It was a belief. I want to start with a story about Thomas Edison, which is one of the most powerful stories I've seen, obviously being the mother as well. You might have heard this inside of a Think and Grow Rich movie if you watched it. Do you know Thomas Edison, right? Anyone? Just wave at me. You know who Thomas Edison is? Great. Thank you. So he's a creator of the bulb, and he's a real genius was the belief, that was a prerequisite for conscious creation. So when he was a boy, his teacher sent him home with a note for his mother. She opened the letter and read it, and with the tears in her eyes, told him what the letter said. Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him, and it doesn't have enough teachers to train him properly. Please teach him yourself. Decades later, Thomas Edison found the same letter in an old drawer. It didn't say he was a genius. It said he was mentally slow and not fit for the school. But because his mother believed in him full-heartedly, he believed in himself. And that belief changed the entire world. And we don't often see people talking about his belief changing the world. So this is so powerful that we would love to actually play and take a look at the short clip, which will actually show this story. Pay a very close attention, because our whole webinar is really in this kind of sense of belief. Blaise, would you love to play it for us?
Thomas, why are you not in school? Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him. and doesn't have enough good teachers for training him. Please teach him yourself. I'm gonna have you read to me today. So here you go. Remember where we left off? I think we were here. So start from there.
Miss Edison, your son is adult. He is mentally slow and unable to think clearly. We won't let him come to school anymore. Sincerely, Headmaster Well.
Thank you, Trace. Love the story. I think being the best mom in the world, as I always declare, it has emotional impact just being a mom. How many of us created beliefs in the childhood? All of us. But how many of us actually had parents doing this for us? Because that's where it all starts. We have to really just forgive everything, because really our parents did the best they could with what they've had, with whatever they had, and from wherever they came from. Their parents did the best. Every parent does the best. And then we look back and say, oh, I wish I did that differently. But that's what we're talking about, beliefs. Because this story touches me deeply, because this side of the story is the beautiful one, the one how we can see how your belief can impact you positively. And another story I will quickly throw you as well is where it has the other side too, where somebody tells you something that actually produces right the opposite result. My very good friend, Norman, who I run a faith building podcast with, is when he was a little boy and his teacher called him he's a retard. And it impacted his life. He's actually writing a movie. Well, he's writing a screenplay, and which will become a movie, about how much this impacted his entire life in a negative way, because it feeds your I'm not good enough. That's the core of us, everything as far as the belief goes. I am good enough or I am not good enough. Which one of them we're fueling? But us are the start. We are the hosts that are putting it inside of us. So his self-image, and what the story is with him, is his self-image gone lower. He didn't believe himself. Every time he was going to do something, he said, I'm not good enough to do that. Who am I to be a speaker? Who am I to create a movie? Who am I? Until one day he grew up and he reprogrammed his beliefs. And so can we. Did you know that science proves that you can change your belief in less than 15 minutes? And I'm talking deeply rooted belief that comes all the way from a childhood. All the way from a childhood. I really invite you to think, what is my belief about everything? What is my belief about money? What is my belief around relationships? What is my belief about business? What is my belief in anything you're dealing with? Because that is the really big key. So this, because Norman's belief is not something you're born with, and nobody's belief. You are not born with beliefs. You're born perfect. You come to this world as a perfect child. And then we just create the beliefs because we're experiencing things we like and we don't like. But we create beliefs about them both. and we fuel them, we nurture them. Your mind is like this garden. Whatever you nurture and you water and you fuel and nourish, that's what grows. The universe doesn't care whether you're looking after beautiful, blooming, lively flowers or the weed that is a spiky. It's really your choice. And sometimes, most of the times, all of the times almost, is that the belief is what we nurture is subconscious. So it's sitting deeply rooted. So that before I give you a little bit more about that, I'm going to go back to Edison. Edison didn't have a proof that he was brilliant, right? Did you see that? But he believed it because his mom believed it. He borrowed the belief. And that's what we lots of times hear from our coaches. They say, I believe in you, borrow my belief. Or you meet your love life, or you know your soulmate, and you had some child. Everybody has some problems in childhood. Well, most of us. So then this partner saying, oh no, I can't see this in you. And that belief moves us and transforms us into a different person because we replace that belief. So it's really important. Norman didn't have a proof he was worthy either. So what is the belief you're adopting? Is it the one I can do anything? Or is it the one, I'm not good enough to do this? Because you are the only person who creates success, but you are also the only person who can self-sabotage yourself. So the evidence, it's the choose to believe before the evidence appears. That's the secret. Most of the people, they wish they had more money to be happy, and they find the soulmate to be happy, and their health and fitness is better to be happy. But let me break this to you. You must first be happy, and then everything will flow. Because you don't get to wealth, you come from it. You must create this inside belief that you are prosperous, happy, healthy, wealthy, whatever belief you would love to unform first. And then you will attract it because you will become a match for it. So belief, hope. Let me tell you about the hope. Hope sits still. It's just, I hope I had something. Belief is the movement. Like Trace started this webinar. He was telling you when you move, even your body, when you move and shake your hands or anything, you're actually changing a vibration. So don't just sit here for 2 hours and just feel like, oh my God, I can't. When they stop, I need to go and stretch. Stretch whenever you feel like it. There's no judgment. You need to just feel in your own great zone because belief acts, belief decides, belief holds the vision when the world can't see it yet. So Bob Proctor, our mentor, said that our belief system is based upon evaluation. When you reevaluate what you believe about yourself, you change the vibration you live on, and that shift begins to shape your world. So let me ask you this. When you're struggling, whether this is financially, emotionally, spiritually, perhaps your health, remember this. Belief doesn't start with the proof. It creates the proof. Thomas Edison, my friend Norman, they didn't have any proof they were brilliant. To the contrary, but they adopted the beliefs they were empowering or dispowering, and those empowering beliefs then created the proof. Also, those dispowering beliefs created the proof. Each one of their beliefs showed up differently in their life. Look where Thomas Edison got, and I'm so proud of my friend Norman because he actually chose and made a decision to completely change himself, change his beliefs, replace them. And now he's actually thriving, creating a movie. So really, it is write in a chat for me, how strong are your empowering beliefs on a scale 1 to 10, where 10 is being the strongest? Just be honest with yourself, be how really powerfully I believe in myself, in opportunities, that I'm an opportunity taker, I am a risk taker, I can just create anything when I put my mind into it. Because it's really important to have an awareness of this. And let me tell you quickly, if financial, which seems to be, we work with a lot of people and financial comes up as number one. And I've heard this from Myron Golden, who said, look, if I give you a $10 million today check, would you love it? I mean, who would love 10 million? If we were just writing a checks out, would anyone in the room like a 10 million? I hope everybody's hand is up. Because even I'm putting my hand up. Now, what if I gave you a condition to it? What if I said that I will give you 10 million, we'll write you the checkout, but you must end your life tomorrow? Now, with that condition, what's the point of having a 10 millions, right? And the only reason I'm giving you this example is because what is your belief about money? Are you perhaps were inspired to hop in the beliefs because some of us want more money, but actually we have to be happy first. We have to feel wealthy first, and then we come. And I know when I've heard it so many times before, and I said, oh my God, I believe it, but I need the money first anyway. But really just shift the belief you have, because everything will change. Keep studying, because I read something over and over again, and it was this sentence. It's an old saying: order is heaven's first law. I've studied this subject for so long. Order is heaven's first law. Unlike many other old sayings, this carries one much power deeper philosophy than appears on the surface. So getting things into better order is the great progress of success. Is there anyone in the room? Type order in the chat where you know you need to bring more order into your vibration. It doesn't matter whether it's order in your health, whether it's order in your finances, order in your business or employment, or order in your well-being, or order in your time. Really, time is the most precious commodity we have, but we need more order. Thank you all for typing it in. So getting things into better order is the great secret of success. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to get things in a better order to create better beliefs. So we were able to fly through the air, not because of the laws of the nature has changed, but because we learned to arrange things in a different order. So the Wright brothers, the inventors of the plane and flying, got things in the right order to get us into the air. It doesn't mean that this option wasn't here before. It doesn't mean that things we desire don't exist. We have to change the way we order our beliefs as well. I'm going to set them, we put beliefs in our order for this to be manifested. So you get in the air with your goal and dream when you get things in the right order, the same way Wright brothers did. All of us will. Quit worrying and doubting. I'm going to give you a little description. Trace, would you mind bringing a stick person we prepared for you? So you all may be aware of a stick person. Thurman Fleet actually created it. We adjusted it from Bob's teachings as well. But these are the two identities of you. So when I said quit worrying and doubting, quit worrying, because whatever you are worrying about, you're attracting. Pay attention to your beliefs. You worry that this is going to be hard. It's hard to make money. It's hard to look good. If those are the beliefs you have, there are two identities you're creating. So look at this stick person. So worry, it's doubt and worry. Thank you, Trace, for pointing out. Is actually on the left side. So it's on a negative side. The same side that is doubt and worry. On the other side, we see faith. So we understand. If we get understanding, how do I create beliefs? How can I change better order? How can I create more calm in a life? How can I change things? That's what impacts. So you worrying and you're building a negative idea. Oh, I'm not good at enough. I don't have what it takes to build a business. Whatever your dream is, I don't have enough money to buy the dream home. I'm too old for this. I'm already this age. Who am I to start this? Who am I to become a New York Times bestselling author? Who am I to make a movie? Whatever it is that is sitting in your desire, just become emotionally involved with it, because when you worrying and doubt, then it's actually uprooting your dream. The greatest sufferer, Joel, in the Bible said, the things I feared has come upon me. Why? Because when we keep focusing on I can't do this, that's what we attract. But it's not just we attract people who are warriors. They worry and doubting everything. We attract money that have energy of worry and doubt, so they're not reinvesting themselves in a proper way. We attract love that is worrying and doubtful. It's very, very important. So see, it begins on a conscious level. Worry is a conscious level. So worry turns into fear. Fear turns into anxiety. Anxiety becomes hesitation and suppression, and then it goes to depression and becomes a disease, which means it's disintegration. When I faced the diagnosis, that's where I was, and I've heard Bob Proctor to say, if you find yourself with disease, it means your mind is not at ease. And I thought, what? That's what I was doing. I was literally fueling my fearful identity all the way to disintegration. Well, not all the way, because actually I woke up when I was on the last step before the last step, and it was the disease, and then I just literally pulled it all back and healed completely. And on the other side, you've got belief. You have faith. We need to understand. Once you have the understanding, you will not place judgments. You will have better attitude because you understand why people say or do certain things, because you're in a higher energy. Your beliefs change as well with this. Awareness is everything. And that's why it's very closely tied to belief. You having an awareness of how things work and how you can reorder and change things is everything. So it's a sequence, not an order. So don't worry about anything, nothing. Just don't worry. It will work out in divine order. That's what we need to learn. Have a belief that actually everything works in divine order and you don't have to worry. Is that your belief? If not, create one. Just create one. You can start right now. You don't have to wait for perfect moment to change things. Just make a committed, irrevocable decision, which changes the energy of things, and do it now. So don't be concerned about it. So then look at this worry and doubt you have on everything, and just say, I can do that, because then you will move to well-being. You will feel courageous. You will take steps you wouldn't take if you were a weaker yourself. You will start feeling this through expressing your energy. Because if you have stronger beliefs, you're expressing your energy and differently. And all of a sudden, people pay attention to you. They're like, what? Something's different about her. Oh my God, like she's smiling all the time, or he is smiling all the time. And they're positive, and they always have such a good vibe around them because you have better beliefs. You believe in yourself. Then acceleration, my favorite word. I used to run a group called Mind Acceleration, because you accelerate yourself and results to unlimited. And don't compare yourself with others. I have to throw this sentence in there, because you are perfect the way you are, exactly where you are. The minute you start comparing yourself, that somebody has better things and they look better and they know more and stuff, you are giving away your power. You are creating your world. You're a king and queen of your castle. Do not give away your power by comparing to yourself to someone else, because you will lose this. So then you just feel at ease, because everything accelerates. You're attracting better people, better money, better opportunities. Everything's flowing in a better energy because you embedded the better beliefs. So you feel at ease. That means you're creating. You're creating a joy and love and prosperity and financial freedom and time freedom and mental freedom, which is the core. So get this into your heart. So if you have a problem, if it starts with the worry and doubt, look at that left side. You don't want to be on the left side. You want to be on the right side, on the blue one. Well, we chose blue. So you want to be on a blue. It's funny, me and Adde are red today. So we are on the red side, but only in a different way.
I'm blue,
So
just saying. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm blue.
You blue, okay. Well, see, I did not see that. So Trace is on the blue side. So if you've got a problem and you're worrying and doubting yourself, this is how you create belief. You write that problem down. Take a piece of paper and write that problem. Put it in the middle of the table and ask yourself, is that problem on a paper or is that problem in me? I want you to write that sentence, and maybe Trace can type it for you in a chat. Is that problem on the paper or is it in me? Because so many times it's just get it out. When we look at things objectively without emotion and stop feeding negativity, that's what your belief will show up. You create it. So remember, beliefs don't just show up. You create the beliefs. And you go back to your wins, those small wins every day. What are your small wins every day? Your moments of strength. So you recall how you were thinking when you succeeded in something. Trace, you're probably okay to not share it anymore. Thank you. So when you created a belief because you experienced something, what was your win? What was that win you had? Are you celebrating your little wins? No matter how small, nothing is small or big. It's just is. But if you praise yourself and actually celebrate the little small wins, then you're building back a faith and belief in you. It really is important. So, and the same order that lifted the aeroplane will lift your life. So you only need one person who loves and believes in you, and you can fly high. And I'm going to, we have something for you. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and just maybe sit back and relax if you can. If you're driving, don't. I don't see anyone driving. And just really feel this. I'm going to bring you a tiny bit through something where we don't like ourselves. We might feel like it. And many of us will relate to many things I say. I want you to just pay attention which one of them are popping up, because that is your vibration speaking to you. It doesn't matter. We're not going to be comparing anything. It's just for you. Pay attention for yourself, because when you watch replay, you can go back and really write it down, but like really feel it. Everyone ready? Okay, so how about you may feel as the parent who feels invisible. You know, they used to have dreams, a big one. But between work, family, and responsibility, you have forgotten who you are. These parents wake up tired, run through the motions, and fall asleep feeling unseen. Every time they try to start something for themselves, a business, a project, or a health goal, they stop halfway. They whisper, I don't have it in me anymore. They're tired. Their heart quietly wonders if it's too late, and so they postpone life for just another day or someday. Maybe you're a business owner stuck in overwhelm. These people, they built something from nothing, a business, a career, a dream, but now they feel trapped by it. Every decision feels heavy, every choice feels second-guessed. Money flows in, but it flows out faster. They're surrounded by strategy, advice, noise, yet their mind is still spinning. They believe success is possible, but not for them. Or perhaps you're the person who lost their spark. You know, they once lit up every room, walking everywhere and feeling that fire inside them. And now they're just trying to make it through the day. They smile, but it's forced, it's stressed. They've mastered the art of coping, but forgotten the joy of living, the true joy of living. They question their worth. Oh, I'm not worthy anymore. Their attractiveness. I don't look as I used to look when I was younger. Their purpose. I'm not sure I'm actually doing what I should. Life feels flat, predictable, and uninspiring. And they no longer recognize the person staring back at them. Perhaps you look at some of the pictures from past lives and the past times and say, oh, I wish I had this body. Oh, this was such a good time. I had so much energy. Perhaps you're the seeker who forgot your power. These people, they're smart, spiritual, and self-aware, yet they're still waiting for a sign. They meditate, they journal, visualize, but deep down, they doubt themselves. They don't believe in themselves anymore. They keep waiting for the perfect moment before taking the action. Opportunities appear, but they hesitate. They're indecisive. They compare themselves to others and think maybe I'm not, this is just not meant for me, and I'm not meant for that kind of life. Or perhaps you are a high achiever who feels empty. You know, you've got the car, the title, the house, the business, but the inner peace is gone. They've pretty much ticked all the boxes, but yet something is missing. Every success feels fleeting. Every milestone leaves them craving more. They control everything except how they feel inside. There beneath calm exterior lies one quiet question: when I will finally feel enough. I'd like Trace to play a clip for you and break you so you come slowly around. Watch this clip, and then we will move on the other side of this hell, I'd say. Pay attention to this very closely and pay attention to the words she says. It's very powerful. Thank you, Trace.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we're happy you are. What's your name?
My name's Jane. When I sing, I go by Nightbird.
Oh, that's nice.
Nightbird?
That's right.
Did you sing? Do you sing for a living?
Not recently.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zanesville, Ohio.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30 years old. And the dream is to be a singer. What are you going to be singing for us tonight?
I'm singing an original song called It's Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It is. It's okay.
It's okay.
What is It's Okay about?
It's Okay is the story of the last year of my life.
All right. And who are you here with?
I'm here by myself.
It's okay. And what do you do for a living?
I have not been working for quite a few years. I've been dealing with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Can I ask you a question? How are you now?
Last time I checked, I had some cancer in my lungs, my spine, and my liver.
Wow.
So you're not okay.
Well, not in every way, no.
You got a beautiful smile and a beautiful glow, and nobody would know.
Thank you. It's important that everyone knows I'm so much more than the bad things that happen to me.
Yes.
All right, sing for us.
Good luck. Nightbird.
I moved to California in the summertime. I changed my name thinking that it would change my mind. I thought that all my problems, they would stay behind. I was a stick of dynamite and it just was a matter of time, yeah. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew myself, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I wrote 100 pages, but I burned them all. Yeah, I burned them all. I blow through yellow lights and don't look back at all. I don't look back at all. Oh, dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew what I wanted, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. Oh, it's alright to be lost sometimes.
Wow.
it's funny because singers come on and I think about authenticity. You know, when you feel it, when it moves you, that felt like the most authentic thing I have heard this season.
That was surprisingly beautiful. It was powerful, it was heartfelt, and I think you're amazing.
You gave me chills. I mean, your voice is so beautiful to listen to. It was beautiful all the way around.
Your voice is stunning.
It is.
Absolutely stunning. And I totally agree with what Howie said, you know, about authenticity. There was something about that song after the way you just almost casually told us what you're going through and, you know.
You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy.
There are, however, there have been some great singers this year. And I'm not going to give you a yes. I'm going to give you something else. Everything about that was really special. Good for you. Good for you.
I have a 2% chance of survival, but 2% is not 0%. 2% is something, and I wish people knew how amazing it is.
You blew us all away. You are the voice we all need to hear this year.
That was way more than okay. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
God, that really got to me.
It pushes all the heartstring buttons, right?
And yet she's still so strong.
You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy.
Thank you, Trace. I really promised everyone I won't be emotional, but you know, it just happens. The reason we play this for you is I don't think you can get any more powerful video to feel that you are perfect the way you are and you have more chances than so many people. It's the belief we have inside us. Love her sentence. I have it actually written as my board. You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. I want you to write it down and Trace will put it in chat for you. Your belief is everything. If you don't have one, borrow somebody else's belief until you build yours, because that's the best way to go. Stories like this remind us that you can't just, we can crawl back and feel sorry for ourselves and play victimhood, but you have one life to live. One life to live. And you're playing way too small, wherever it is. You need to upgrade your standards and move up, regardless of what the noise is around you and what people are doing and how they're telling you who you should be and what you are the person who make a conscious decision. I want all of you to type in the chat, I believe in me. Even if you don't, start with making the decision right now, right here with us, because the energy we hold in a space is not just actually being in the Zoom room. It's something that happens out in a vibrational world and connects, and it will keep coming and reminding it to you, because we all have been there. We all have been there where we felt small and we didn't feel we're doing the right things. And then somebody else comes and say, oh my God, I wish I was doing what you're doing. And then you pause, breathe, and be in a moment thinking, I am doing enough. It's only when you keep your focus is out there to other people, but the mountain of success you see is not bigger than the underneath one, the iceberg that is much bigger, and that's your belief system. You must create order in your life to make a decision, a committed, irrevocable decision that I am worthy and I'm more than good enough. And from right now, I will just walk the path and surround myself with people who can borrow me the belief. Sometimes we need that. I did. I wouldn't be where I am. I had to borrow somebody else's belief because I just didn't think I was enough. So it helped to really, for me, to take ownership of I am good enough. But it's good to reach out for help, which I didn't. So don't just stay and just wait for life to happen, because you're creating it consciously or subconsciously. Remember, 95% of your life is your subconscious, which is running you. I invite you to go back, to close your eyes, and let's move to heaven. Think of what she said. I have 2% of chance. And 2% is not zero. I think everyone in this Zoom room have way bigger chance. And for little things, pay attention to the little things we actually complain about. It's just a habit. We just habitually programmed to moan about things. And then if we found ourselves in a bottom and really in a shit, I'm going to say that lovingly, then we would change and we would say, oh my God, like, I wish I had that life because I didn't have any problems. Because we're conditioned to play victimhood. We're conditioned to feel sorry for ourselves. That's where it starts. It's not that other people feel it. It's us. We sit and self-sabotage ourselves. So close your eyes and let's move to heaven. Because you can't wait until the life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. So breathe in, and now breathe in the abundance and the happiness, and really feeling how lucky you are to be wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You might not be where you really want to be, but if you can feel it, that will happen. So now, believe in yourself again. So going back, you might be the parent who remembered their power. They still take care of everyone, but now they include themselves, the self-care. They found balance between giving and receiving. They speak to themselves with kindness, build with purpose, and make decisions from calm, order, and clarity. Their children no longer see exhaustion. They see example, a role model. Their belief become their legacy. Their families will remember, just like Thomas Edison and his mom. Or you might be the business owner in a flow. Now you stopped forcing outcomes and everything started flowing. Decisions feel easy, clients appear effortlessly, money are coming to you through multiple streams. Your energy says, I trust myself. These parents, they're working less, but creating more, because their vibration is finally aligned with their vision. Their business feels lighter, freer, an expression of who they are truly. It's just so amazing. Or you might be the person who found their spark again. These people look in a mirror and recognize themselves. They're radiant, alive, magnetic. Their smile is real again. They prioritize their well-being, honor their boundaries, and feel worthy of love, abundance, and success. Life feels expansive and expansive, full of small joys and quiet victories. They no longer chase the happiness, they live from it because they decided. The seeker who became the sign. Well, these parents or these people, they stopped waiting for permission. Allow yourself to feel happy and wealthy right now, wherever you are. You would trust your intuition, act on inspiration, and move forward with confidence, the inner confidence, not just how you look outside. The doors open, people appear, amazing people appear, and synchronicities unfold. These people no longer ask, when will it happen? They know it already is. Their belief became the bridge between their vision, dream, and reality they're living. Or the high achiever who found peace. They still aim high, but now from calm and order. Their mornings begin with gratitude, their days flow with clarity. And they lead from presence, not pressure. They no longer chase external validation from others, they embody fulfillment. Their wealth feels whole. Relationship, health, time, freedom, love, and purpose are in perfect divine order. These stories show the real contrast between living from disbelief and living from belief. When you believe in yourself, you move from survival to creation, from chaos to calm, from control to trust and faith. And that is the core of your belief in yourself experience. The moment you stop asking, can I? And start knowing, I am. And whatever you put after I am is who you become. So just say, I am the best version of myself, living on my highest truth, aligning to my core values every single day. And I love my life. You can slowly open your eyes. And before I hand it to beautiful Adde, here's something I'd like you to do. I give you 3 steps. You can write it down. And I'd like you to really just feel them. Maybe if you don't keep up, Trace can put them in a chat bar. Really, this is how you create a normal state of belief. Number 1 is decide. I'm talking making a committed, irrevocable decision. So it's the internal commitment that you will believe even if you don't feel like it. I believe. In all the fairy tales, if you watch Polar Express, my favorite movie, Christmas Coming, I believe. So decide. You must decide to be happy first. Step 2 is align your self-image. What's that image you hold in your mind? See yourself as the version who already lives the fullest expression life. Dream, like bring it, live as if you were already that person right now. And feel it. How would I feel now that I'm already living that life? Who am I showing up as? And number 3, step 3 is act from a faith. Take actions that feel like you are believing in yourself. And you know your believing self would do. What would you do now that you're that person? Live from the end. Don't go to the end, live from the end. Now that I'm already the person, who am I? How do I feel? It's really important. Act from a faith, knowing that this will happen. I know you're doing this, right? So when you do this, your outer world begins to match your inner state. Doors that stayed closed start opening. Opportunities will show up. Energy flows in, different kind of energy. That's like everyone will know you feel differently and you feel differently. Drop 1 word in the chat for me that describes your current state. What is your current emotional state? Just 1 word. Empowered, love that. Overwhelmed, empowered, powerful, brave. Love this. Thank you for sharing. Inspired, think, feel, act, glowing, growing. And pay attention. I'm gonna, but don't respond to these now. Calm. Thank you so much for all of you. Unstoppable. I love it. It's my favorite word. Unstoppable and fearless. Keep giving yourself this a laugh. I love that. Transforming. Many positive. But I'm gonna say this. If you wanted to say, oh, like I feel very emotional, or I feel actually really something, and then you see a lot of people popping up positive chats, pay attention to your awareness. Be aware. Are you actually changing the emotion you would have initially put down just because actually the chat is going on and it's so inspiring? because we do this sometimes. We want to automatically say, like, I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you for actually putting the overwhelm, whoever did. And then all this chat, and I'm saying this to you because years and years ago, that was me. I was like, well, I can't pop down that I feel, like stressed if everyone else is saying I'm so inspired. And it changed what I wanted to say. So pay attention, because this is the belief system that is running you. We don't need approval. You can just write your emotion and there's no judgment. So, okay, let's take this even deeper. So because belief isn't just mental, it's emotional, it's embodied. And now I'm going to thank you so much for listening to me and bringing all these stories. We wanted to really show you, really, truly, I could have given you a lot of talk, but with especially those videos, I think for me, they impacted me in such a huge way that listening and understanding those stories was more than anything else I could really say in the words. Now, Adde has the perfect example from one of our favorite movies, Forrest Gump. Thank you.
Hello, and thank you so much, Vladi. I think that was absolutely incredible. And I want to thank everyone for being here. I am so happy to be here with you guys today. But for just one quick second, I want you guys to do the victory pose. Wake yourself up. I want you guys to feel that you guys have the power. You guys get to choose what kind of life you want. You guys get to design your life. So it's not your family, it's not your neighbor, it's not your sister, it's you. So you guys got to feel it, and you guys get to decide this. This is your belief. Vladi just gave us some power there. Use those golden nuggets. Bring them into your life. Sometimes you just have to remember one thing, but that one thing will change your life. So choose to, make it special. Choose to make this life special, and choose this for yourself, because you deserve to have a magical life. You deserve to have so much fun in this world. So let's bring love and let's bring fun to our life. Okay? So yes, we are going to dive right in. The subject of belief is so critically important. I'm going to dive right in here to say that I love something that I really, really, truly love about Forrest Gump is that he never, ever doubted himself. And if you haven't watched the movie, you might want to watch it. He didn't spend time overthinking or over comparing or asking if he was good enough. He just believed. And that belief carried him through every chapter of his life. Think about it. He ran across America. He became a ping pong champion. He met these presidents. He started a shrimp business, and he even got the girl and became a father. And he never once questioned if he could. Not once. So once again, if you haven't watched the movie, I'd watch it. Belief made him unstoppable, and he even believed in the face of uncertainty. Trace, I love your Forrest Gump impression. Do you mind saying his famous lines?
My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I love it. I love it. Trace always brings so much joy to our life. I love it. And it's so true, you guys. If you open up a box of chocolates, you don't know what you're going to get if you just grab one. I'm sure you've already figured this out yourself by now, right? Life can throw surprises your way. Life is life. So today, we're definitely not trying to tell you that life is simple. It's not. Life itself isn't simple, but the process of manifestation, it actually is. It runs on exact laws. We just make it complicated. Belief is simple, but it's not always easy. We've had so many bogus beliefs drilled into our brains. Those bogus beliefs are like clogs in a pipe. But the pipes, you guys, they're solid. Like we're solid. Those pipes are solid. We just have to unclog them. And when you do, and you really figure out how to keep them clear, it's like magic. When you believe in yourself, clarity appears, doors open, you become unstoppable. And when you maintain that belief in yourself, the flow keeps flowing. Type the word flow in the chat if you're ready for abundance to flow in. Come on, guys, let's do it. We got this. Let me give you a real life example. A few years ago, my whole world fell apart twice, not once, but twice. I went from being a happy, married, white picket fence mom to have the FBI raid our home in the middle of the night. Turns out my husband, as I affectionately call him now, my starter husband, he was leading a double life. And guys, I was shocked. I had no clue. My marriage ended. Our accounts were frozen and I had no plan. After a very challenging time, I finally rebuilt my life and landed a management job that I absolutely loved. But fast forward again a few years, and that company, the CEO, was caught embezzling millions. Overnight, everything crumbled again. Once again, no plan. Have you ever asked yourself the question, why me? Why me? Well, I had some of those thoughts going through my head as well, as you guys can imagine. But I didn't get stuck there for too long. I'd seen what happened to other people when they get stuck there, and I decided that wasn't going to be me. My kids deserve better, and so did I. And so do you guys. You guys deserve the world. In the chaos, I made a decision. I said yes to starting something new, a new business of my own with a colleague of mine. And I decided on this with zero business experiences, no safety net, and no guarantee it would work. So sometimes all you got to do is believe, guys, believe in yourself. But I did have a burning desire, and for whatever reason, I believed. And besides belief, I had to give myself the mental space to hear and feel the belief. I had to give myself space to see the vision and the potential. And that's the challenge, guys. Life moves so fast, and our culture by nature has us going at 1,000,000 miles per minute. And when stuff hits the fan, when things start to break down, we have a choice. We can go deep into our breakdowns and become overwhelmed and spiral downwards. That's option A. We all have choices. Or we can take it as a signal and as an opportunity to pause, breathe, and ask empowerment, like powerful questions. What opportunity is trying to show itself to me inside this challenge? What opportunity is trying to show itself to you inside the challenges that you have? You've got to create a bit of space in your day to hear the truth that there's beyond, all the noise that's going on. Well, I did that. And now looking back, because I can see how I did it back then, I want to make sure I show you how to do this yourself as well. Because guys, this is where your power can be. It's right there, waiting for you to choose calm, which fosters creativity, that brings excitement into your guys' lives. If you feel stuck right now, or disempowered, or maybe like you're limiting yourself and not living up to your fullest potential, do you want to stay there? Imagine staying there for the rest of your life. Is that what you truly want? No, right? I don't think so, right? Do you guys want to hear the results I created after I decided I wasn't going to be staying there? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm going to let you guys know. My business partner, Brian, and I built a company that generated $1.8 million in our first year. We did not stay stuck in the chaos and the drama. We used it as fuel to do things radically different. Can I get a hallelujah there? Like, wow, you guys, come on. 1 year, 12 months, by not having anything to all of a sudden, boom, wait a minute. It's inside all of us to create and design what we want. We just got to believe in ourselves because God or creator or universe brought these gifts inside of us. And whatever idea you have inside of you, you're meant to bring it to life. He gave you the idea. Now it's your job to help another and help yourself. So anyways, here we go. Where the real wealth was, though, you guys, even though the money was great, it was in the peace. I had peace and I had clarity and I had the freedom that came from trusting myself, from believing even when everything around me said I shouldn't, even when my past seemed to prove otherwise, too. Remember the story Vladi shared about Thomas Edison and Norman Grader? We've got to believe in ourselves, guys, and then give ourselves some blank canvas space to paint our belief. It's so powerful. Fast forward a little more, and I also attracted the love of my life, my forever husband. He's amazing, guys. It took me a little while to trust again. I had to believe that someone like my forever husband even existed. After all of that hurt I had been through, man, a broken heart is not fun. Anyone here know what I'm talking about? I'm sure we've had different experiences. Well, here's the thing. He was there all along. It's a long story, but my forever husband had even been in my life for quite some time before I opened my eyes and believed he could be my dream guy. I'm so thankful I got out of my own way and believed and gave us a chance. And you know what, guys? I don't think there's a person in this world that can look at me the way he does. It's powerful. And you know what? I deserve that. And so do you. You deserve to feel special. Today, we have such a rich and passionate marriage. The other night, it was already dark, and my husband likes to play like that role of protector, which you know is adorable, so I let him. So, anyways, he drove me to get to my nail salon. My old nail salon lady moved away, so I found another magical one, and she got me in, but it was 6 o'clock at night, so it was already dark. But anyways, the girl, came out to make sure I knew where the shop was. And it's already dark here. I'm over here in Colorado. Well, the girl observed us for less than a minute. And she asked me, how do you guys do that? She only had seen us for like less than a minute. And she was already in awe. When two people are aligned, when you are aligned, when you believe in yourself, in your relationship, and when you're calm and orderly, you literally vibrate differently. Guys, people feel you, really feel you, and you become an attractive force in more ways than one. So I want you to take a moment right now. Where have you been overcomplicating your dream? Where have you been lacking belief in yourself? Maybe based on past circumstances. Where have you been waiting for proof before allowing yourself to believe in yourself? Also, where is your life busy and chaotic? Where have you not been creating the mental space to see more clearly all of the opportunities that are all around you? Because trust me, they're there. You're just not seeing them. Write this in your journal or on your notebook. If I believed fully in myself, would like dot, 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 like just a space, what would you fill that, that empty space with? And finish that sentence. So I'm going to repeat that one more time, okay? Repetition is key. Write this in your notebook, your journal. If I believed fully in myself, I would, and I'll give you some examples. If I believed in myself, I would start that book. If I believed in myself, I would start that new business. If I believed in myself, I would ask him or her out or, on a date or somebody to marry me. If I believed in myself, I would start that nonprofit that your heart has been holding on to and pulling you towards. What would you do? All right, you guys. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. It's so much fun, being here because I'm loving what I'm doing. But drop one word in the chat that represents how you want to feel when you believe in yourself again. And let me give you some amazing examples. Freedom. You feel free, calm, unstoppable, confident, radiant, rich, loved. What's your word? I want you to think of your word for today and keep it. Keep it with you. That's your word. Belief anchors you in truth. It takes your burning desires and crazy ideas from thoughts to facts. And when you move from that place, magic happens. All you have to do is take the next right step. There's no need to get overwhelmed. It's just one step at a time. What's the next right thing that you can do that's going to help you? One step at a time, and you get there, you guys. When I was rebuilding my life after everything fell apart, and I'm sure you guys agree, it fell apart. My marriage, my finances, the chaos, I realized something profound. I didn't need to wait until I felt confident to act confident. Act confident, you guys. Act as if it's inside you. I didn't need to wait until I felt ready to make bold moves. I decided to believe first, and my confidence caught up later. They come back later when it's meant to come. It's action reaction. Like James said, believe, and your belief will create the fact. And more recently, I came across Price Pritchard's book, Youth Squared. And in it, he says, make your move before you feel ready. So good, guys. That's the key to the quantum leap. This is what having a calm mind does. It collapses time. It lets you live today as the higher version of who you already are. And everything that you've been asking for is so close to you. If you can see it in your mind, like really take time to think about what you would really love. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. The image in your imagination is the template, and your thoughts, feelings, and actions create the reality based on that template you see. Type yes in the chat if you're ready to start showing up as that higher version of you, the one who already believes, already receives, and already leads. Okay, press yes. Come on, guys, you got this. Yes, 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 you got this. Beautiful. So here's the caveat. Talking about belief is one thing, but feeling like feeling it in your body, that's where everything changes, okay? And to help you step into that frequency emotionally, Vladi's going to guide you through something powerful here. So take it away, Vladi, and thank you, all of you, for being here.
Such a golden nugget. I hope you've taken lots of notes, guys. I have. and I knew it's really important to. I love what Adde said. If you fully believe in yourself, that is such a great sentence, and I want you to really write it down and think about that. If I fully believed in myself, I would what? Because really, when Adde asked, how would you want to feel? And I'm sorry, I didn't type it in there, but what popped into my mind? I want to feel completed and whole, like a whole me. When you're happy and you feel that you're you and no one else, you just you, that is so powerful. I love visualization. So yes, please close your eyes, breathe in. In fact, I don't know if you know these guys, but I'm sure if you're with us, you already heard us talking about it. The one thing that can cut your thinking, whatever thinking is going on in your mind, the thoughts that are going in your mind are very fast. The way you break them at any time is breathing. That's the only technique you can absolutely disconnect from the current thinking. And even psychologists use the 7-11. So they breathe in 7. So you count. When you're counting, you cannot actually occupy your mind with something else. So you go 1, 2, 3. Obviously, you do this in your mind, but just breathe in and count till 7. And then pause and breathe out and count till 11. And you can do this few times. Like that's a technique that is very powerful. So when you're creating a new belief and you want to disconnect from whatever is going on in your mind now, use that breathing. It's really important. Okay, so close your eyes and breathe in and take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Feel the chair or the floor supporting you. Feel the weight of your body relaxing into the present moment. You feel amazing. Now imagine it's 6 months from today. You wake up in the morning, stretch and look around at your life, and everything around you just feels aligned. The air feels lighter. There's peace in your chest. You're calm, centered, and full of quiet confidence. You move through your day as someone who believes. You make decisions with clarity. You attract the right people, the right opportunities, the right money, and the right timing. You trust yourself deeply. You believe in yourself. And in this vision, you see yourself smiling because not everything is perfect, but you can handle anything that comes your way. Progress over perfection. Now bring your hand closely to your heart so you can feel the heartbeat, and repeat silently in your mind after me. I believe in myself. I trust the process. I'm becoming the person I was born to be. I create from a calm and orderly place. Take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, let gratitude fill your entire body. Gratitude for the future that's already unfolding, and for the courage that brought you here today. That feeling is real. And when you stay in that vibration, miracles follow. Thank you.
I just want to right now take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's here in the Zoom room with us today, because it's a lot of fun seeing the shifts that are taking place. Thank you for those of you who have your cameras on, because it allows us to really connect with you energetically and see what's going on and see you taking notes and closing your eyes and following along with what we're doing. It's very powerful. You know, we might be in this virtual room. We're not in a physical room together, but energy knows no walls. And I invite you to really ask yourself, does that make sense to me? Like, energy knows no walls. I can feel you through the screen. I'm sure that Vladi and Adde can feel you as well, and I know that you can feel each other as well. And if that is a new concept for you, I invite you, as you're on these calls, to really lean into that and practice that and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Can I feel this person's energy, right? And it really fills our hearts like massively to be here with you. So the question I have for you right now is, who would like to sustain this feeling, right? This feeling where your inner world is starting to match your outer goals. There's something called brain, heart, and soul coherence. And that's what we're working on doing today. When we really ramp up our belief, we're creating synchronicities within ourselves, within our way of being. And those synchronicities, when we start to hold this more and more, it starts to show up in our outer world. So let me see some hands real quick. Who wants to sustain the feeling? Or type a yes in the chat, or if you happen to have one of these, go ahead and do that, or one of these. Okay, thank you guys. So now you know how it goes, right? You go to an event like this. If you've been to events like this before, I'm sure many of you have. Everyone's high and everyone's high vibing and everyone's like had a great time. You learn some great stuff. And then you get back home, or in this case, you just turn off Zoom. That's all you have to do because you're already probably home. And it's like flesh, right? That, you know, that flesh. It's like all the wisdom and the awareness that you just got kind of goes right down the drain, because life takes over again, stuff starts to come up again. And that's just how things work, that we're human beings and we have a tendency to go back into the patterns that we've been living in. So who here wants to flush their progress down the drain? Probably not going to see too many hands. Anybody want to actually keep your momentum going? Yes, let's
Yes.
do some hands or some yeses in the chat. I'm seeing some yeses there. Thank you guys. So Vladi and Adde have put together a program called the Common Order Method. And this reason that they've done this is because belief is not built inside a single moment, right? We've had many beautiful moments today, right? We've kind of been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. We've had some lows and some highs and a lot of things that have touched our heart. And we want to keep these things moving and really activated inside of us so that it gets ingrained into us over time. It's kind of like when we were a baby, you know, our parents said our name over and over again about 100 times, or probably more than that. And eventually you're like, oh, Trace, Jan, Debbie, Greg, Gary, Adi, Matthew. Like, that's my name, right? You finally figured it out after hearing it over and over again. So the process is the exact same thing with believing in yourself, no matter how old you are. Actually, the older that you get, it actually can get a little bit trickier to rewire your beliefs. But Vladi and Adi, they have the formula for you, and they're here to hold your hand the whole way if you want to keep going with us. So when you follow along inside the common order method, within a few short weeks, you'll start to notice these permanent shifts taking place, right? Everything that we've started today, you start to notice, you know, these thoughts that you have that were perhaps previously degrading, they're starting to become empowering. You're starting to realize that the possibilities that you've been having in here and that you've been holding in here but not expressing, right? Vladi talked earlier with the stick person about expression. You finally start to actually express them. So I've seen these shifts happening firsthand. We've got some people in the room here who are in the common order method already. Hello, love you. And the transformations aren't temporary. And the thing is, you have to follow the sequence in order to make it permanent. So I'm going to hand it over to Vladi now to walk you through what exactly the common order method is. And then she'll also share how you can be part of it. All right.
Thank you, Trace. Okay, guys, in a nutshell, what if your next level isn't about working harder, but working higher? And I don't mean high, but I mean higher in a vibrational alignment. Because when I was reading this to guys, we were laughing. Trace, would you actually share the slide so people can actually see it and don't just hearing me, please? Thank you. Okay, so the common order method is how you grow your income from 0 to over $1 million in a year. It's how you get back to perfect health, denying any disease in your body. It is how you repair or replace your relationships, and how you give yourself permission and allow yourself to live the way you really would love and deserve to live. And most importantly, it's to give you back the control over the power to create a result in your life by design and not default. Default happens by you allowing the subconscious running your current beliefs. Design happens by you reprogramming it and designing your whole new life you deserve. So despite the chaos, despite the demands placed on you in this world, despite all the circumstances and challenges and conditions, because you guys know of that matters if you have a clear destination. But when you believe in yourself, you must believe in yourself. And when you have someone who cares, guiding you, someone who has the roadmap and the wisdom and the experience and the heart to see it through with you, because that's where the power is, the accountability. So now we can't technically promise you millions and perfect health and a soulmate, because you get out of this going to be what you decide to do with it. And what you do with it is on a daily basis will give you amazing outcomes. But once you decide what you want to create for yourself in your life, we can absolutely help. So your tools and your team are just here. I think today I've decided for myself what I want, or maybe, have you decided actually? Have you decided? You can just wave at us? And I know we were sharing the screen, but still, have you decided, or you know what you would really absolutely love in your life today? Because we can do it together. So you may be wondering, what is exactly common order? So just upgrade. We just upgraded the common order to be a 6-month group coaching experience for people like us and like you, who already move from chaos to clarity, from burned out to sustainable flow, and from self-doubt to self-trust. Every week on Tuesdays for the next 6 months, you'll join us on a 60-minute live Zoom call together for a deep transformation. Together, we align your brain, your heart, and soul with practical, tangible systems. I'm going to say it again, tangible systems that create calm, focus, and leadership in literally every area of your life. Whether it's your health, relationships, finances, business, your calendar, or your self-care routines, anything. Our first 90 days are designed to have you make a fast, rapid progress so you can start living the life you want right now. And after the 90 days, you can keep access to us and we make sure that we help you shift what you've made, become the new permanent lifestyle of way of life. I'm going to say again, permanent. It truly is permanent. We're here to lock arms with you because without your success, we're not successful. We are going to be here every step of the way and help you with anything you need. So now in the nuts and bolts, you're receiving a 6 months of a live 60 minutes group coaching with Adde and me. And during these calls, we can step through anything, the structure, the calm and order. We can answer any questions. We're doing exercises together. We're actually meditating. So you can have anything as you go. We can ad hoc, we tailor this specifically for you. Anything you want, you bring it in. You also get a lifetime access to the Calm and Order training portal. So not just 3 months and then we shut you down, not 6 months or a year, and lifetime. So it's easy to follow the video trainings, the exercises, and all the stuff inside. You can access this from your computer, smartphone, tablet, and it's very easy. We don't like anything complicated. Me and Adde, we do have an amazing Trace. Yes, he's a genius. We always have help, but we made something that is really easy and people don't even have to say, but I'm not a tech genius, because you don't need to be. And all these recordings from video trainings and the replays are inside of your portal, and you have access to this for the time. This also includes, next thing it includes is a Calm and Order method, printable workbook, and journal. The workbook is like your tangible companion that literally spells out the entire program. It helps you implement the tools. You can make notes and circle the most important things. It helps you to create exercises and go back to them, or write any tops that pop up to you when you aligned on the calls. And this is really easy. And it's not like building an IKEA furniture or putting together a gazillion puzzle pieces. It's fun and easy and flowing. And that's what we're all about. Fun, easy, and flow. You're also receiving a 6 months access to our private MIRA online community of aligned leaders. I mean, have you ever heard the network? Your network is a net worth. It's who you're surrounding yourself with and who is inside of your power that actually helps you grow too. So we work together as a group powerfully. Not only do Adde and I give you ideas and directions as your coaches, but the other brilliant minds and hearts and souls who are with us have all kinds of wisdom locked up inside them, and they share this with you. We share what works, what doesn't, what's really amazing, and that's where the power is. Because we all unique. We're not the same like others, but we can move and rise together. So teamwork makes the dream work. Have you heard that? It's my favorite sentence. So that's the core of the program. And trust me, there's more than enough to give you what you need to create calm and order in your life and business as well. But for those who feel yes in your heart right now, we've created something truly special that it goes beyond all of that. So Adde, do you want to come on and talk about extra bonuses we created?
Oh, heavens, yes, I do. Guys, we really honor you for being here and showing up for yourself. Give yourselves a round of applause, for taking this time for you. So when you enroll today, we're also throwing in these additional powerful bonuses. You're going to love them because we want to make this a really fun experience for you. We have one life. Let's have fun. Does that sound good? Have more fun in your life. Okay, here's what we've thrown in today. And I mean, these are great. 4 daily energy reset rituals. These are quick 5-minute audio meditations that help you get back to center anytime you want to pull them out of your goodie bag. All right. Ritual 1, your instant reset. This one's your emergency button for the soul. It's a quick 5-minute guided reset that brings you back to center instantly, no matter what's going on around you. Then we have ritual 2, abundance activator, guys. Come on. Now, this one is pure magic. The abundance activator helps you shift from lack to or lack or worry into like a vibration of wealth overflow. As you listen, you will instantly level up your energy to attract opportunities, clients, ideas, money with ease. It helps you keep your mind on the right frequency of abundance so you never lose your belief in yourself again. Okay, it gets better, guys. Ritual number 3, sexy you. Oh, this one is going to become everyone's favorite. Sexy you is about reconnecting with your feminine and masculine powers and getting them in sync. And it's not just about physical attraction, it's about energetic attraction. Your creative energy is unleashed as you listen, and you can use this in both the bedroom and, well, the boardroom. You can do it in the boardroom too, guys. All right, let's make life fun. Ritual number 4, in love meditation. Now, this one brings you back into the frequency of love for yourself, for life, and for the people around you. Love is the highest frequency. You will feel like you're on a cloud 9, and you will instantly level up your self-belief as well as your calmness and confidence to create your life on purpose. Plus, if you have any difficult people in your life, this one will show you the way to deal with them in a powerful way. But wait, we have more, even more. For you today, we're also giving you the home and office energy guide. This is so great, guys, especially for all of us that are starting new businesses and whatnot, or just want to be organized. This one is designed to align your environment in the space where you live and work, because your environment is always either grounding your energy or draining it. So with this, you'll turn every room into a match for your intentions. We're not giving you only mindset tools here. We're also giving you real world practical tools to make life easy. And, you guys know this. It's like, it's great to have, the knowledge, but, sometimes that street smartness also kicks in and makes it more powerful here. And next up, this one's brand new. And it's such a treat. It's called your micro retreat experience. And it's a self-guided half-day reset designed to help you unplug, recharge, and reconnect with your highest self. You don't have to wait for a vacation to feel renewed. You can create it right where you are in very little time in a way that's compatible with your busy schedule. We're including an at-home retreat experience where you can spend very little money yet feel a big recharge, as well as an out and about experience, which is a bigger splurge because when you slow down, your results can speed up. Now, besides all of that, we also have, oh my gosh, you guys, this is like a no-brainer. 6 months of WhatsApp support for you, real-time access to Vladi and me on WhatsApp. As you integrate, now we're going to trust you guys to use this and not abuse it. I'm just joking. But while this group is still small, we can be here to hold your hand and as much as possible as you roll with us. We are not going to be able to offer this bonus forever, but we can still make the time for it right now. And what's really great about this is that you can get your questions answered before we even get on the weekly calls. You'll stay in your momentum, and that way you don't get stuck. We want you guys to be able to have what you need when you need it. Anywhere. Anyways. Okay. I don't know anybody else who does this quite the way we do it. You're going to love it. We become family. Next, we are also giving you a 6-month integration call. Because listen, we really do care. This is a live recalibration session that will take place 6 months after graduation to check in on how things are going, measure your progress and your results, and see what's next. We look at you, we look at you as one of our own, as a part of our family, and we want to make sure you're supported for a really long time. All right, let's see. The next bonus, what, there's more? Yes. There's more. We are also giving you 6 months free membership inside the Higher Self Mastermind, because the power of the mastermind is like pulling all of this, pulling all of this on steroids. Well, healthy and all natural organic steroids, okay? In addition to our weekly calm and order coaching calls, you'll have the opportunity to join us 2 more times every week, where the frequency is so high. So it's, once again, you get in there, you're back in your groove, you're back in the game. Okay, let me go back. Keep your energy aligned and collaborate and celebrate each other's wins, because sometimes it's important to slow down enough to appreciate and celebrate those little things that we're doing every day. We think that we have to wait for the big thing. No, it's little things like showing up today for yourself that's worth celebrating. Okay, teamwork makes the dream work, like Vladi said, and proximity is power. Now, these additional calls are optional, of course, but once you attend your first one, we know you're going to be wanting to go back over and over and over again. Now, are you ready for the big kahuna bonus? Yes, we have one more for you, and this is the bonus to crown all bonuses. Trace, do you mind sharing?
I would love to, the big kahuna, to share the big kahuna. Thank you, ladies. I love that. And shout out to all the Higher Self Mastermind members who are here and Common Order members who are here. You guys know how awesome this is. And this is really, really fun. So, okay, the big kahuna bonus. Yes, we have a couple of actually, okay, I just spoiled the surprise. We actually have two big kahuna bonuses for you. And these are fast action bonuses for you right here and right now on this call. All right. This first one is exclusive and it's very, very powerful. It is da 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 da. When you are one of the next 11 to enroll right now, Vladi and Adde are going to be giving you a 45-minute one-on-one private VIP Design Your Life session with the both of them. And what this is going to be, it's going to give you a powerful 45 minutes with these two fabulous coaches. Can I get an amen to their fabulousness? And they're going to be walking you through and really asking you and tuning into what's working in your life and your business right now, what's not working. And here's the magic, okay? They're going to listen to you, and they're going to give you specific laser focused guidance that's going to help you move the needle immediately. And it's not just a one size fits all coaching. If you've been through coaching programs before, you probably, experienced some things where it's kind of like cookie cutter. This is not cookie cutter. This is very much dialed into what you specifically need right here and right now so that you can really figure out what are your next right steps. So let's say, for example, you want to scale your revenue and that's where your focus is. Well, they're going to find out the details from you and they're going to give you specific guidance to help you make that happen. Maybe you want to dial in your health and get into the best shape of your life, right? They'll help you do that as well. Whatever it might be for you, together, you're going to zoom in on Zoom. I hope you like the pun. You're going to zoom in on your desire and then zoom back out once you've really looked at what that is to help you see the bigger picture and so that your next right steps to make your dream come true are very obvious. And speaking of them being obvious, together with Vladi and Adde, the three of you are going to take what's most important right now and create what they're calling a personalized 30-day common order blueprint designed just for you based upon your conversation in this 45 minutes. So you'll know exactly what you need to do to kickstart the quantum leaps in your first 30 days inside the common order method, and then forever and ever, amen. All right, there's no messing around here. Does that sound pretty awesome? Can I see some hands up in the air? Put your hands up in the air. All right, yeah, I'm seeing some hands and thumbs and smiles, and all right, that's great. All right, so there's a second big kahuna bonus, as I just mentioned. And let me pull up the slide here. It is a 3-day money manifestation workshop. So when you enroll right now as your second fast action bonus, again, this is for the first 11 people. When you enroll during this workshop, they are going to be holding your hand during this VIP 3-day money manifestation workshop, and they're going to amp up your money manifestation powers. All right? Yes, that is right. You're going to get that cup overflowing. Who here would like some overflow? Anybody in the room would like some overflow of abundance and money? Well, that workshop is going to really help you amp that up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. If you've had some fun today, it might be a little bit emotional again, like some ups and some downs, right? But that's what really helps you anchor this in and make permanent shifts. That's what we're here for. That's what Vladi and Adde are here for. That's what I decided to trade my life for. Like all the things that I do these days, I only want to spend my life doing things that are going to make an impact on your life, for example, and hopefully many. So these bonuses are good for the next 48 hours. I'm sorry, let me fast forward here. Click the wrong button. They're good for the next 48 hours only. And again, those fast action bonuses are good for the first 11 people to say yes and enroll right now. So, don't hesitate. Don't wait on this. And I really want to say something else here because, a lot of us, well, Vladi, Adde, and myself, and I know a lot of you here in the room, we've been blessed to either study with the late, great Bob Proctor or maybe watch some of his coaching videos before. And Bob used to always say that indecision is the greatest thief of opportunity. And when you delay a decision, what happens is you actually stay in the same vibration that you've been on, and you probably go back to being, living by default and doing whatever you were doing before, and life just kind of takes over again. You kind of lose the control, right? That's what the gift of this common order method is giving you, is it lets you take the momentum we've started today and go even deeper and deeper and then cement it so that it's permanent. So when you decide in the moment and you seal the deal, everything moves. Bob used to say, he'd have his levels of vibration and he'd say, there is a place, that frequency that you want, that's got all the money and all the love and all the health and the impact that you want to have. Like Adde talked about, earlier, maybe one of the things you want to do is start a nonprofit. Maybe you want to earn lots of money. Maybe you want to dial in your health, whatever it is, right there, that frequency, it's a place. And so when you make the decision to be in this energy and show up each week, that is how it actually starts to move into form. Okay, it comes outside the stage of simply being a thought, and you actually plant that seed, right? So again, I know that was a lot of information that we just gave you. So let me quickly summarize and make it really clear what you're getting today when you enroll in the next 48 hours. So you're going to be getting the common order core components, right? So 6 months of live group coaching with Vladi and Adde. That's a $6,000 value. You're getting lifetime access to the Common Order digital training portal. That's a $1,500 value. You're also getting access to the Common Order workbook and journal. That's a $1,000 value. 6 months of access to the MIRA private community. That's another $2,000 value. 6 months integration call. That's another $1,000 value. And then inside the bonuses, you're getting the 4 daily energy reset rituals. And these are really, really great, guys. The cool thing is they're only like 5 minutes long, and you can shift your energy and get into this like really empowered state that much quicker. So anyways, I said I wouldn't rant too much. So anyways, you're getting that. Then you're also getting the home and office energy guide, which is another $500 value. Your micro retreat experience, another $500 value. Your 6 months of WhatsApp support, which is another $2,000 value, as well as 6 months free inside the higher self mastermind, which is another $661 of value. And then again, if you're one of the 11 who enroll in the next 48 hours, you're also getting the fast action bonuses, the big kahunas, if you will. And that is, again, the 45-minute private Design Your Life VIP session, which is a $2,000 value, as well as the 3-day money manifestation workshop, which is a $2,000 value. All right, so the total value today is $19,630. And the investment is, drum roll please, $4,997. All right, so if we do the math on that, if we pull out a calculator, and you do that and you divide it up by 6 months and you divide it out to per day, it's under $30 a day. All right, so it's less than most people would spend on takeout food or Amazon orders. And the thing about this is an investment that actually elevates your frequency, that everything in your life begins to flow with more ease, with more abundance, and with more joy, so that you can, that state that you shifted into today mentally and emotionally, you actually have it show up here in your tangible world, right? So as someone who's invested in myself before, as well as somebody who's invested plenty on Amazon and takeaway food, yes, guilty as charged, this really is a no-brainer, just as Adde said earlier. So as soon as you click that button and you enroll, you're going to receive instant access to the online portal and the online community, and you'll be ready to rock with speed right away without any delay. Our next live call inside the program is coming up this Tuesday, November 4th. All right. So it's going to be happening next week already. We'll be meeting every week from then on, and the meetings are always going to be recorded. So if you have to miss any of them, don't worry about it. The recording has you covered. But you're going to want to be there live as much as you can because the energy is magical, and it's really fun to just feel the shifts that happen like bam in that moment when you're live. So I want to mention again, you're receiving lifetime access as well to everything. Okay. So you're going to get lifetime access to everything. And so you've got 6 months together with Vladi and Adde. And then after that, you can continue to go through the materials again. You study them. You're going to, the workbook is kind of become your Bible, if you will, and you're going to keep integrating things as you go. So the next 6 months, you're going to take quantum leap after quantum leap, and you're going to be doing that live with us. And you'll keep that going forever and ever. Amen is what we would recommend. All right. And we also know that you are busy. Okay. Vladi, Adde, myself, we're all busy too. We're parents, we're spouses, we run multiple businesses, we're working with our clients. We have lots of fun things that we like to do too. So where there's a lot of stuff that's packed into this offer for you, I'm going to put you at ease, all right? It's all there for you to use when you want to. Adde and Vladi are going to be guiding you one day at a time to focus on what's needed in your life right now. And then all of the other tools, they're there. And then together on the calls, you'll be zooming in and zooming out and selecting which ones are going to be moving the needle for you next. So there's a lot here, but remember, you're going to be taking one tool out at a time intuitively and with intention. All right, so there's no need to feel overwhelmed. And that's actually the whole point here, right? We're removing overwhelm and creating true freedom in every area of your life so that you can do what you want, with whom you want, whenever you want, with as much money and time and resources that you want, because that is the life that you deserve, right? Can I get a hallelujah to the you deserve that? I mean, other people have created all kinds of success in this world. If we think of all the inventions that we get to enjoy today, from mobile phones to pens to the technology that we're using here to all kinds of stuff that I don't have time to mention right now, it all started as a thought in someone's mind, and it went on to create these things that we love and really enjoy and really serves us. And it created some abundance for them too, right? So it ticked the boxes of, yep, earn lots of money with these things for them, and yep, make a difference in the world, right? So why not you? So in the words of Forrest Gump, I love that we talked about Forrest today. That's about all I've got to say about that. Actually, wait a second. If it's okay with you guys, I have one more thing that I'd like to share, because when I went through this process myself of going from chaos and going from busy, to-do lists a million miles long and creating calm and order in my life, what happened is my income went from $3,000 per month is what I was earning at the time, and it went to $3,000 per day. And that transformation happened within a week because all of a sudden something just clicked. And I said, no more. I've got certain things, certain boundaries that I'm not going to be allowing to be overextended anymore. And I decided to carve out this little bit of time, right? This little bit of time to create calm and order and create this blank canvas space that we've been talking about. And when you can just give yourself that little sliver, right? That is how big shifts are possible. Because just like for me, right, with this shift, this is an income example, but it can also happen in your health and in your relationships, whatever you want to work on. The big shifts are possible when you make the big shifts first on the inside and not just mentally, right? Because we have all got things that we desire up here, but when we connect it, we create coherence between the idea here, we embody it in our heart here, and we start to take the physical action in the world that's in alignment with that. And that is how things move into form. The thing is, you've got to give yourself permission and then carve out a little bit of space to make it happen, right? Because nobody here except us is here to give you permission. You've got to give yourself the permission. All right. I'm looking at everybody here who's still got your camera on. It's up to you. You've got to give yourself the permission. You've got to give yourself the ability to do this, because there might be someone like us who comes along on an event like this to kind of poke you a little bit. But outside of this, it's really up to you. So if you're feeling like, oh my God, yes, I'm so ready for this, go ahead and click the link that you see inside the chat. I'll put it here again right now, or you can scan the QR code on your screen as well, and you will get instant access to the program, and then we'll start our live call next week. And remember, enroll right now to secure your fast action bonuses as well, and be one of the first 11 so that you get those two big kahunas as well. And I just also want to really highlight, we can only do like the WhatsApp group, which is like crazy, incredible, as well as the additional VIP sessions while the group is still small, right? Like we've had hundreds of people register for this event. I think we had about, what was the number? Around 40 of you show up today. That shows you that the people who show up, that's not the what's the word I'm looking for? That's not the default, right? Like it takes somebody special to actually show up and be here for 2 hours and dive into this. And the thing is, again, this group is relatively small, right? So 11 people are going to say yes to this, and they're going to be in for the WhatsApp support, and they're going to be in for the additional group calls and the money manifestation workshop and all that stuff. And it's something that we can't do forever as things grow over time. It's just not possible. So, um, stop waiting for the perfect time. Belief doesn't wait. Trust me, I waited a long time until I realized if it's to be, it's up to me. All right. If it's up to be, it's up to me. I got to act now. So you've got to act now. If this resonates with you, make your move before you feel ready, as Price Pritchett said in this book that Adde mentioned earlier. I think it was Adde who mentioned that. And if this is calling to you, if your heart is like, yes, 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 then let's do it. If you have any questions about the Common Order program now, please go ahead and put them inside the Q&A box on your Zoom toolbar. You're going to see a Q&A button there, and go ahead and enter your questions there because the chat can kind of go fast sometimes and I might not catch them there. So go ahead and press that Q&A button and type your questions there. And as you do that right now, we'll give you a moment to do that, and then we'll answer any questions you've got. Adde, did you have anything that you wanted to share here while we give folks a moment to enter some questions?
I just want to tell you, yes, Trace, I do. I always have something to say.
I knew you would.
I just want to say this is going to be so much fun. Every session feels like a celebration because that's what belief, calm, and order feels like. I like to say every day is a party, and work doesn't feel like work anymore. When you're having fun, it's not work. It's not work. So come on over. We are so excited to spend some valuable, precious time with you.
I like it. That deserves some applause. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear the applause, actually. I might not have pressed my good button for share of applause, but it's applausing for you. Oh, yeah, you guys can hear it, right? So I'm not seeing any questions, guys. Any questions that you have, please, we're here for you. We're going to hang out as long as it takes here for us to answer a couple questions if you have any. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you inside the Common Order Method. Again, QR code is on your screen, and the link is in the chat as well. You'll be able to get started right away. And if any questions pop up for you after today, in the next 48 hours, as you're considering this, thinking about it, and you're wondering, well, how is this going to fit in this area of my life, or whatever questions you might have, you can also book a 15-minute clarity call with Vladi and Adde. I just put the link in the chat for that as well. So you'll also find a button for that on the page for the sign up for the Common Order Method. So if you have a question as well beyond right now, then go ahead and schedule a call with these fabulous ladies, and you'll get 15 minutes one-on-one with them, and they'll answer your questions about being with us in the program. So again, I've really enjoyed being here with everyone today. Thank you for bringing your energy and your attention, and hope you got some great things, some great takeaways. If you want to share any takeaways in the chat too, we always love to see what those might be. Vladi, Adde, any final words? I'm not seeing any questions.
I would love to say something, guys. I remember Bob Proctor when he said to me, because I've seen one of your chats, and we don't actually make people to do what they're not ready to do, because you need to feel ready. But the reason I'm sitting here is because when I did not have money, because that was the problem I had 8 years ago. I needed more finances. Do you know what distinguishes from those people at the extra mile, the wealthy people? They invest. They don't spend money. They might do, but it's the investment versus wasting and killing. Not just money, but time and energy. So do you actually invest your time? Do you invest your money? And do you invest your energy as opposed to killing and wasting it? We can actually waste the time too. So the program, it not only brings a tangible saving of 15 to 20 hours a week in your favor, but we teach you how to invest that time right. Don't have the schedule running your life. You schedule your life. You don't ask your calendar what you can do. Your calendar is there for you to decide what you want to do. I remember Bob Proctor said to me when I said, well, I'd love this, but I don't have the money. He said, is that what you believe? You can never change the way you work until you don't need money to make a decision. You don't need money to make a decision to buy a new house. You don't need money to make a decision to do anything. Decision is a free choice. Now, when we step into decision, what we feel is right thing to do, everything happens for us. I've borrowed the money. I'm not telling anyone to borrow the money, by the way. I'm just saying I borrowed the money because I didn't have them. What I learned, I reprogrammed my way of thinking. I always thought, when I have more money, then I can do this. When my life is better, then I can do this. When I have more education, I can start doing this. When I build something. And that's not how it works. It's I step into something and attract it to myself, because when you align to that frequency, what we were talking about from the end, things happen to you. Every single crazy decision, I call them crazy decisions because those are the decisions when you look at your current circumstances and condition, and they're not really supportive. It's a logical decision to say no to things, because why would you? But that's not how manifestations happens. You step into your life you desire and the way you would love to live. And if we wanted to live the way we want, we just say yes to it. And everything aligned to me. Every single time I didn't have money, stepped into it, the money came. I've attracted opportunities to make them to pay it off. By the way, I'm saying again, this is not me advising you what you should do. You must feel what you want, because the question is, do I really want this? Do I really want to change my life? That is the only prerequisite you need to have. It's really, would I love the change? You always ready. And when you step into something, you attract it. So everything I've built was because I stepped into a decision. I had no idea how I'm going to come up with it, because it doesn't happen when I have all these things, I'm going to be happy. You must be happy first to attract all those things we desire. And that's the whole core of the program. Having a new neural pathways actually built into your belief system, that actually you no longer think I need all these things to be someone else. You just need to make a decision. I would love this. And that's it. Everything will attract. Maybe you're supposed to meet someone. Some of the things that happen in our life is not for the actual thing, but for who we met in a process. That's how we met with Adde. I say yes to a Hollywood event. She said yes to a Hollywood event, and we were debating, like it's quite a lot of money, but we met people who we now building businesses and networking and collaborating with. And that was the biggest thing. We found each other. While we thought, well, what am I going to get for what I'm paying? Because we were standing in their shoes. But when you feel you desire something, just say yes to it. And everything you need will be attracted to you, prerequisite, but you must come from your own decision. It's like, this is what I would love, and I will find a way. Because when there's a will, there's a way. That's why I would go finish it. And I want to say thank you to everyone, because your time is precious. Just everybody's time is precious. So for you choosing to be with us and really bring the energy that impacts every single person in the room is really great. Thank you. Adde, I'll hand it to you.
I see one question that was brought out individually here, and that is they're asking if there's a payment plan. And there is, when you guys click the link, you guys have different options, correct, Trace? That's how it works?
That's right. Yeah, when you go, I'm going to drop the link here again. When you go to this link here, you'll be able to choose between the full pay, which is, you pay everything up front right now, or there's a payment plan. And the payment plan is 3 payments of 1880, so 1,880 spread 30 days apart. So there's an option there that makes the money part of the equation a little bit easier for you if you like. And I just want to echo what Vladi was just talking about. I've made some significant investments myself in coaching and in houses. The house that we're in right now, we did not have the money to buy the house when we decided to do it, and even when we put in the offer, but then we figured things out. Like Vladi said, not here to give you advice of, to go borrow money or whatever. But when your heart, whether it's the common order method or anything that we're talking about, when your heart really wants something, and as Greg and as Vladi and Adde, everybody has said, when you make the decision, and you truly make the decision, like, I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but you decide that this is what you want, and you're going to make it happen somehow. Then, as they say, providence moves too, and stuff starts showing up. There was a group cohort that we started a little while back, and we had the new member welcome call, and it was a lot of fun because there were like 5 people on that call that were like, I made the decision to enroll. I didn't have the money when I made the decision. And then I think one woman said that she got an unexpected tax refund. And then another one said that she realized she had money someplace that she had forgotten about. I think another one, there was an investment that she had made that. So anyways, you don't know where it's going to come from, but if you decide you truly want something, again, we're talking about this in the context of the common order method right now, but it could be a house, it could be a car, it could be a vacation, whatever it is, right? You make the decision that you're going to do it, and then let the universe respond, and just kind of be joyful about it and lighthearted about it, and see what shows up. So thank you very much, my dear Vladi. Thank you, Adie. Sorry, Adie, I think I interrupted you, so I'll let you say your final words here, and then I'll play some music for anybody who wants to hang out for a few more minutes. And it's been great fun being here with you today. So I'm going to say my goodbyes now and say thank you very much. And we're here for you if you would like to take this further.
Truly grateful for each and every one of you. And I think that's all we got for today. We hope we gave you so much value. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And yes, we love music. Let's rock out. It's time.
Thank you, ladies.
And
Thank you,
have fun.
everyone.
Thank you, and have fun with whatever you're doing, guys.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring. I got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head. Whoa.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I'm feeling glorious. The crib looking victorious. Oh yes it is. You know that we've been going it. Since we hopped out that DeLorean. Yeah, we went. On guard, things are just things. They don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, whoop, that boy got bars. Okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah, let me testify to another morning. A morning, won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I came.
Glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start
can't compare to what I feel when I'm with you. Oh, baby, giving up my ghost for you. Now I'm see-through. You give me a feeling, feeling so strong. I know you've been treating yourself wrong. So let me care for you. Oh, baby, I'ma love you differently. I'll give you electricity, give it to you. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. You know I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. And I wanna let you know I'll never let the feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. All I see is you lately. Wide awake and in my dreams, I see your face so vividly. Don't know what I do. Ooh, baby, if you only saw a friend in me, I'd be bittersweet. You give me a feeling, feeling so strong. I know you've been treating yourself wrong. So let me care for you. Ooh, baby, I'ma love you differently. I'll give you electricity, give it to you. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. You know I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. And I wanna let you know I'll never let the feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. I feel electric, baby, so electric, baby. Wanna let you know, let you know. I think I'm ready, baby, think I'm ready now. Electricity, I'm flying into you. Think electric, baby, so electric, baby. Wanna let you know, let you know. I think I'm ready, baby, think I'm ready now. Electricity, I'm flying into you. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. You know I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. And I wanna let you know I'll never let the feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. Feel electric, baby, so electric, baby. Wanna let you know, let you know. Think I'm ready, baby, think I'm ready now. Electricity. I feel electric, baby, so electric, baby. Wanna let you know, let you know. Think I'm ready, baby, think I'm ready now. Electricity.
All right, let's all go be electric. Thank you so much. See you next time. Hope to see you inside the Common Order Method too.